Let me call my boy here. We got Mr. Wait.
Yo.
Yo. Tell me you got good news for me this week. No more overstaying.
No. No,
Oh.
it's been fine. It's been fine. The new patch has been weird for me. I don't know.
Oh, that's normal.
Okay. I feel like it somehow made me like okay, so I feel like what used to happen is I'd get them really low and then they'd have to back or the jungler would gank and I'd kill them. And now it takes me way longer to get them low and then the jungler ganks and then I die.
Okay.
Because I
Yeah.
can't. Is that I don't know.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
reason I thought it would be easier, but it's like way harder to win lane now, I feel like. At least for me.
Well, it's definitely. Uh, it definitely takes longer
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
get people into kill range for sure.
And it makes sense because I think one of my big problems was I was just getting really impatient.
Mm-hmm.
And now that's probably even more punishing to play impatiently and get punished. Yeah, but it's been okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. Ever since the patch dropped, I feel I was like winning lane every game before that patch, and then after the patch, started losing lane a lot. Or
Okay.
it's good. Yeah, I don't really know. It was weird.
It's okay. We'll figure it out. Let's see.
I actually was wondering. I mean, maybe we can look at one of these games real quick, but it'd be cool to do. I'm like kind of interested in doing some 1v1s, and
Okay.
maybe you could like show me. I don't know, like what I could be doing. Because I don't know, like I see it in the replays, but I guess it's hard for me to like judge because I die to ganks. Like that's the thing that ends up losing me lane most of the time.
Okay.
And that kind of I don't know. It makes it hard for me to tell, like how I'm actually comparing to my laner, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally. We can do some 1v1s right now if you want. Unless you like wanted me to open one of these like first, and then we do a few 1v1s.
Yeah. There was a game. Let me see if I can find it. Let me just find one. Yeah. It's like I feel like I always crush these players before. I'm not sure what it is. I'm not sure if I'm just playing. But I've been getting really busy too, so that probably isn't helping. But
So how about well, are you? It looks like you're playing some more Ori. How about these? There's 2 Ori games I see here. 1 and 5, 1 and 7. Were those lane?
yeah, I'm trying to remember. Let me see here. It's against the Victor. Yeah, we could look. Oh yeah, I remember this Victor one. Yeah, the Victor one. I think. Yeah, actually the 1 and 7 one I think could be good to look at. The Lux one was also good. Yeah, like both of them. Basically, I felt like I was doing what I normally do. I got ahead, but like I couldn't kill them because they were harder to kill, and so then I didn't get a lead, and then I couldn't snowball, and I just died to ganks a lot. It felt like the beginning of the game felt the same as usual, but then I couldn't get the lead I normally get, and then I was playing from behind all game basically, and it just felt really hard.
Okay. So which one do you want me to open? The one against Victor or the one against Lux?
I'm trying to remember which. I think the Victor one was a worse laning phase. I think the Lux one I actually stomped the lane and then just got. I forget what happened in that game. There was like a Fed Bruiser that I just like couldn't even begin to damage. I think so. Yeah, the Victor one's probably better to look at real quick.
Okay. Let me share screen. Okay, you took flash heal. That's good. I would take the same here.
I normally go corrupting on Ori.
I've been
like. Is that good?
It's fine. Well, if you go time warp and cookies, yeah. I actually like my Ori games. I've just been going D ring with I think cookies and magical shoes.
Oh, shoes. Oh, okay.
I'll look real fast. Let's see.
I don't normally go shoes on Ori because I like to rush cooldown boots sometimes, but I don't know. Maybe that's bad.
I think for any game where I need boots, I don't go magical shoes. Yeah, I've been going. But there are definitely some games.
Oh, you don't take? Should I not? I always take attack speed on. all the control mages. Is that not good?
No, it's definitely good. It's just I am comfortable enough
Okay.
to where I don't need it. I think it's totally fine. It's good for sure.
Okay. Oh, and you take Gathering Storm? All right. Yeah,
No,
maybe-
actually, I don't know how I got Gathering Storm.
Okay.
here.
Okay.
Wait, let me see this. Oh, it was because against Cho. Cho like has so much lane sustain that I was. Just
There's
like,
no point. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
All right, let's go back to this. Okay, good. Good. Cute. Okay. You gotta make sure you pop your corrupting potion when you're trading like this, though. Remember, it does damage.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah, so like instead of just popping it
Yeah, it's
afterwards.
wasted. Yeah. Okay.
Careful. Okay, so if we're gonna get into some nitty gritty laning stuff, like so this is the stuff. So Victor, if you're hitting him with Q, he should never be able to hit you with anything other than like his Q or his laser. He should never be able to auto you. If he autos you, your spacing was
Okay.
off. So like right
It's
here,
off. Okay.
we've actually
I
talked
see.
about this a bit. You see how like you're moving this and you're still running forward. Remember we talked about how
Yeah. Hit
That's-
it and then click away.
yeah you should be turning around for proper spacing.
Oh, did I walk into that laser? Oof.
QW, okay. Q. So interesting the way you approach this one. So you did QW, this is good. So when you're going for this,
I think my Q wasn't up. Is I couldn't
Yeah,
Q, I
but-
was, yeah. Okay.
your pathing, the way you walked was the interesting part to me. So
Okay.
why did you walk up like this, like towards the ball?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess. Yeah, I don't know. It looks weird now that you say that. I'm not sure.
Do you know why? Like that's like
Yeah,
an
because
issue?
I want to put the Q like
Here.
basically I'm standing. Yeah, I'm moving not closer to where I actually want to throw the Q.
Right, exactly.
Like I'm saying, I like didn't want to go in his wave or something, but that doesn't make any sense because it's not going to aggro me unless I auto him.
Okay, so let's look at this real fast.
And I know we talked about not using the W's, but I think
With
you
corrupting
said
pot,
that with corrupting pots. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. So that's why I was using W's because I had the corrupting pot.
yeah, you should definitely get more here
Oh, okay.
because he's walking up like with no
Yeah,
minions
he's,
at
like,
all.
super out of position.
Yeah, your Q needs to be because remember this is like
Behind.
it slows and it's a slow field, so like
Right. So the whole time he has to walk for it.
yeah,
Through it. Yeah.
because you should get a little bit more there. You got no autos at all.
Yeah, I got no autos.
You should get multiple. Okay, so that Q wasn't good even if you landed it because he just used his shield, right?
Yeah. Right.
So waste of mana.
Yeah.
Like if I throw a Q like that, a lot of the time, I'll just run back and pull it back to me.
Okay. Oh, so yeah, maybe, so should I wasn't, yeah, this is a good question. So I kind of threw it out at least partially because I wanted it there because I was planning on pushing this wave in. Should I just let this bounce to me here?
You can do either one. It just depends on like how confident you are that you know where the jungler is and that you can survive a gank. You should be able to
Yeah.
survive a gank pretty easily.
Right. I think I do get ganked and I fuck it up, but kind of the theme recently.
But yeah, it's more like the wave will almost. It's like you're gonna be focused on because like he has no potions, right? Oh no, he hasn't used a fucking potion yet. Okay.
Yeah.
Does he have cookies? Ah, okay, it's cookies.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it's like you're gonna be focusing on just harassing him, and the wave it will slowly push to you. But if you harass him enough, you eventually start pushing back to him anyway.
Right.
But yeah, you can let it like push back to you if you're afraid of the enemy jungler, or if you're just wanting to like control the wave that way for safety.
Okay.
Um,
Do you think?
like what would I do here?
Yeah.
I would keep harassing him and keep pushing.
Okay.
But I'm noticing
But I
here
have
like
to be ready for the gank. Yeah.
You have to be ready for the gank, and you have to be,
I use too
like
much
trading
mana.
properly, because
Yeah,
it's not that
right.
you're using too much mana. It's just you're not popping your corrupting potion.
Yeah.
You gotta pop it.
And I ate a shield there. Yeah.
Yeah, because like right here, especially, it's like right here, you gotta pop corrupting potion, auto the shit out of this guy.
Auto. Yeah. Okay.
Like you're missing out on damage. And then like so your jungler's here, so that means you're perfectly safe on this side.
Yeah. On this side.
But you're hugging this side, which definitely isn't good. So why are you hugging this side? I think it's just you're not really thinking
It's
about the
just
side
auto
right now.
For sure. Yeah.
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 And then if you notice, you still have a cookie and potions, but like you're sitting at 66 mana.
Right.
You're definitely getting ganked right now.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm running to the wrong side.
So like imagine if like so there's multiple things,
Yeah.
multiple issues here as you can see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Positioning in the lane, not realizing when you're getting ganked because this is just way too obvious.
Obvious. Yeah.
And not popping potions while fighting. So like yeah, if you just run through him, enemy jungler tries to gank, you're winning
Yeah.
the lane, so you guys would win this. And you have heal. That's one of the best parts about heal.
Yeah.
Okay, Diego didn't show up, so he was
He
just
had to
griefing.
have been there. Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know.
Very weird.
Yeah, I definitely thought I was getting yanked, but then I don't know. I guess I just panicked and ran the wrong way.
Ooh, no. Okay, so tell me why you didn't use E here. Right here.
Yeah, I don't know.
You see why it was like perfect, right?
Yeah, I would have. I would have hit him, blocked a bunch of damage. Yeah.
And then you auto him a few times, and that's just a beautiful trade.
Yeah.
Because how much damage does this do on the way back? Yeah, that's a good amount.
It's a decent amount. Yeah.
Now we're out of pots. Okay, so yeah, so I can already tell you. Actually, it's probably not even what you think, but the main reason you've like ran out of mana here before you can kill him is because you don't auto enough.
Yeah.
That's all. Like remember, that's a big part of Ori's kit.
Right.
And there's a lot, and like, so let's say you were getting pushed in the whole time. Then that wouldn't be the case because you can't auto him all the time when you're getting pushed in because he has minions. If you're pushing him in and you're on this side of the lane this whole time, you can be autoing almost nonstop, especially if you have corrupting potion cookies and he doesn't have TP or any way to cheat a recall. He doesn't have a combat summoner spell for a second one. So yeah, you just needed to auto, because remember, you have so much more sustain that even if you slightly lose a trade, you win.
You win. Yeah.
So you can just pelt the shit out of him with autos.
With autos, yeah.
That was definitely the main problem here.
Yeah, that makes sense because that isn't exactly what I thought, but that makes sense. It's like normally I don't do this and I can still kill them because they have less health, but now they have a little bit more health. So this mistake I keep making of just like letting damage go for free means I can't kill them.
And then the next thing is, so something you need to really start thinking about is, look at this. So I'm going to ask you something. All right. So let's look at Victor's health. If you hit him with a Q and W right now, will it kill him?
No.
How much HP will he have? If we're just saying this is 100% HP, this bar, how much would he have out of that bar?
Like 25%?
He'll have like 50%.
Oh, okay.
So the point here is, and the next thing, how much mana will you have after you do it?
Like 0?
0, right.
Yeah.
So you have to understand, so like at this point, you need to be like, okay, I can throw a Q, and then I can auto. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
You can't just like chug your mana pool down to 0 without getting something very big with it, right? So, and like that's something you should be thinking about and tracking throughout the whole lane. It's like, okay, my mana is getting kind of low, my potions are kind of low. I'm just gonna throw out some Qs and autos.
I just need to,
Okay, this lane's actually very like clear. Actually, what went wrong?
Yeah.
Do you want me to keep going?
No, it's fine. I think that's kind of what I figured, is that I was getting, because there was so much damage, I was getting away with like not doing these fundamental things before, and now it really matters.
Now you see why I hate, why I talk about the game the way I talk about it, because like this didn't used to be the case. Like this is actually this is how laning used to be, but between mages. So do you want to play this exact matchup?
Sure. Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's do that. Bro, why does Discord fuck? Okay, there we go. Okay, I'll make the custom.
Do I have you on? Okay, I'll add you.
Yeah, you can have me here.
What's your Viking player?
Okay. So, we can do this like however you want. Like when it comes to like summoner spells, if you can just tell me exactly what you want me to take, and what you want me to play.
Nah, you just
do
pick
whatever.
whatever you. Yeah, whatever you would, I guess. Give me the real, real experience.
Jamillionaire. Bro, that was funny. Okay, here we go. So did you want me to play the Victor or the Ori?
I guess we start with me on Ori, and then maybe we can switch.
Sure.
Or something.
Yeah.
What do you think of the durability patch overall?
So before the durability, like when the durability patch was like announced with all the changes and stuff, before it even like was applied or whatever, I said exactly what I thought would happen. I said they're gonna do this, and then assassins, the things they nerfed aren't gonna be strong.
Yeah.
And then they're just gonna buff them, and then we're gonna be back where we started. And it's kind of it's kind of all happening right now. So.
Yeah. Oh, are they buffing assassins again?
Yeah.
I didn't see.
Yep.
Okay.
And like I think it's insane that Riot Games is the only company in the world to say what the problem in the game is and then not fix the problem, as in we have too much damage, let's make everyone tankier. You know what I mean? You see how that's just like it makes no sense to me.
Yeah. You mean because they should have just nerfed the damage?
Yeah. Like, bro, you know there's too much damage.
Yeah.
This is why we're in this mess, because they do this I don't know how long you've been playing League. I can't keep forgetting.
I've been playing League since beta, man.
Okay, so you know the classic Riot Band-Aid fix bullshit, where they just make more problems with the Band-Aid fixes. It's insane.
I feel like it didn't used to be that way.
They didn't.
I feel like there were a few seasons where things were sweet.
It started, I
really
feel
hooked,
like,
and then,
season 8 or 9 or something.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Is heal nerfed this patch? What do you mean? 1v1? Yeah. Wow. It's okay. It's okay. So I want you to notice something here.
Yeah.
If you noticed from the very beginning, like, actually, I'm just gonna pull it up. I'm gonna show you. Like, I had, it should have felt like I had control over this lane from start to finish. Like, it never.
It did. It did.
Like,
yeah.
like almost everything you did was contested, or you felt like I was doing, like I wasn't gonna let you. It almost felt like you couldn't breathe. It should feel that way.
Yeah.
My Discord's gonna freeze.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it didn't freeze. Okay. So I'm just gonna pull it up and I'm gonna show you why it felt that way.
Okay.
Wait, can I actually just open this? Oh, nice. Is this actually good for improving? Yeah, 1v1s are actually really good to improve because it lets you... A lot of the time when I do 1v1s with people, it's almost eye-opening for them to like 1v1 someone that knows how to lane because they don't really understand that feeling of not like being able to breathe and do what you want to do, and then they feel that pressure and it lets them know how they can play. Let me share screen here. Okay, so right off the bat, so you walked up and you threw out Ori Q.
Yeah, and then you just walked at me, which I was not expecting.
Because like,
yeah, then I didn't have the Q, so you got the autos first. Yeah.
Right, exactly. So right away I took, because you went out and threw this Q at the worst possible time. So I was like, oh, there's the first mistake right there, right off the bat. So now it's not totally doomed though. I'm going to show you when it was totally doomed. So, here, it's like, okay, I have the push. And you have to remember, this matchup is Victor favored level 1.
Yeah.
So, the thing is, you're going to be able to abuse people, right? And like, so like, you're probably used to being able to win matchups no matter if your champ wins it or not. I would never, I'm not going to ever let that happen, right? If I win at a certain level, I will win at that level. So, you messed up, like, so like here... This, I want you to see here, the way this little interaction. I'm going to show you what you did. I'm going to show you the way it's supposed to look. So, notice something. First, your minions, these 3, are not here yet. Your Q, not a targeted ability, doesn't draw minion aggro. Mine does. But the things that are actually going to punish me for it are not here.
Are not here. I see.
But you're walking up into that range.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
so that's first thing. Next thing, I want to pull up and see if I can pull up Avada the goat. I'll show you here. Okay. You can see this video, right?
Cool.
Yeah. So I kind of want to show you how Dopa space is in a matchup like this. Because I'm noticing just like your spacing for sure is a big issue. So So look at where he's standing, and like the way he's clicking, the way he's moving is very specific. Because I'm gonna show you. Okay. Do you see how this is literally just out of max? This is max range of Ori Q, and it's like a step out of range for Victor Q.
For Victor Q, yeah.
So because this is a thing that is possible to do, this is what you're aiming for. That's good spacing.
Yeah.
You should, because like Ori, okay, so like I'm gonna show, and like also just to, like reinforce this concept. Watch how his character moves the moment he throws the Q. Pay close attention. Look, see, immediately. Because right, and now Victor's trying to walk up and take his turn, but Ori, he can walk to here because if he walks up to, if he wants to fight here, she'll gladly fight in the wave.
I see.
Okay, so Victor caught him with that. I didn't walk up. I want to see another. I want both of their abilities to be up so I can show you that again. Hopefully it happens right here. Okay, so right there. Here you go. So here, I want you to see how he voluntarily, like he saw Victor walking up for this, and he pressed S right here.
Yeah.
Because he knows these are those 3 minions I'm talking about.
Right. Yeah.
He knows if Victor's going to take aggro from these 3, this is like okay.
This is okay.
And you see the auto traded back.
Yeah.
And he wins that. Okay, keep going. But also notice, you see how Victor still has the push level 1? Because that's how the matchup goes.
Right.
Dopa's just defensively trading and punishing anytime Victor overextends, basically.
Got it. Yeah.
So, like right here, this CS, he knows Victor's going for it. Autos. Q, look. Yeah. This ability just started. He's already clicking back.
Yeah. Right.
Out of that space. So that's the first thing you need to see. So yeah, see, I'm gonna win that every time because your minions. And now I'm spam autoing. You're spam autoing too. This was good. I misspaced here. It was close, but that was good from you. But now this is where things get pretty bad though. So you threw Q here.
Yeah. Which is really bad. Yeah.
Well, so if you throw that, the problem wasn't that you threw it. It's more that... Hold up. So, I mean, the Q was bad, of course. So we'll just take it step by step, I guess. Okay. So I'm assuming you threw this here because you were trying to, like, get the CS and hit me at the same time.
Yeah, I think that was my idea. But
and that's fine.
You were like pretty far out of range, so yeah.
Well, it's okay. But the important thing here is look what my movement made you do.
Yeah, yeah.
Like just going in and out of that range is like you should have been feeling this pressure all lane, like never ending. Because I'm never gonna be sitting back if for no reason. I'm always gonna be, and then you just use Q there. Now you have nothing. So So
yeah, you can just walk up at me. Yeah.
You need to. This is the next part of something. Like this is another part of your laning that needs work. Is the way you approach a CS, as in like your path. So like the angle. So right here, you should be moving this way. You're in range all of this, so you should be moving this way, away from me. You see how like you just walk up like this. Like you needed to be moving this way to prepare for the CS because you need to know that I will contest it.
Right.
Okay. Big mistake happens here soon though. Okay, so this one. This was the big one. Okay. So tell me why you did this.
Here. Why I turned around here?
Yeah, why you didn't just run into your wave. You knew you just whiffed Q. You actually have no CS to get.
Right. I mean, I think this is really stupid, but I didn't want the ball to pop back to me for some reason. Although it seems like it would be better if I let it pop back to me. So
yeah, so it's because the dynamic in the lane, you're not understanding it. This is what like you need to understand. You are in defense mode.
Right.
This is offense mode.
Yeah.
Or neutral.
Yeah, right.
But you are in defense, and like, look, like not just you, even the best.
Yeah.
Like, so let's look at how often Dopa has his ball out, and when he like, so he'll have it out like this. But if he needs to, he will let it come back.
Let it come back. Yeah. Yeah, I think he does here in a second.
Right there. See, he just lets it come back because he has to. You can't just force it.
Right.
So yeah, this was a big problem because
I took a lot of damage there for free.
And then here, I used Q, but here's the thing. This is what happens when you lose a trade like this. Because now, think about this. We're going to get, so remember this little topic. We're going to get to it in like a few minutes because you'll see what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So now, I know you have Q, but look, same concept as level 1. Your minions aren't here. So
you can just auto me.
I'm good to just kick the shit out of you with these. And then we'll talk about why it's okay for me to take some minion damage here in a sec.
Yeah.
And then here... So notice something. This is another big low elo mistake. You started to lose this trade kind of hard with your HP. Notice how you just stopped autoing me. That's
right, but you're in my wave. I could have just been, yeah.
Right, you got to trade back
I'm
here.
Scared, but you're not gonna kill me. Yeah, right.
Right, it's better. You're gonna take the same amount of damage here, even if you throw autos back.
Yeah.
So you got to trade those autos back.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, no one I've played against in like years has played like this. So
right, I mean it's normal.
Surprised. Yeah.
You have no practice versus anyone that literally like knows how to lane, knows the matchups, knows how to space, knows all of this.
Yeah.
So, and then here, so now things are obviously real tough at this point.
Yeah.
It's like basically already over. There's really no chance you can win at this point. So, because like, oh, I have that one more concept. Oh, so right here. Here's a great. So when you are in a matchup that is like a losing matchup early and you're losing like this, you have to really be picky with how you're going to throw Q. So like, and you need to see like how I'm spacing. Like I'm spacing, like you see how I'm clicking back like a little bit? Like I am spacing just outside of your Q. I'm not just clicking randomly.
Right.
You're not going to hit me right now. So, but once you waste it like this, now it's just open season for me, right? Yeah. Wow, we used the same expression. That's crazy. And then it's just getting worse and worse. Okay. So there's the same thing I was just talking about. You're like, it's almost like it's like a microscopic, or I don't know the word, but like a very isolated version of forcing. You're forcing this ability, but you can see that I'm spacing, like I'm very far away. There's no chance.
I'm just getting scared.
Because like, look how far I am right here.
Yeah, you'd have to like literally just walk at me for no reason.
And now, so what you needed to do was just chill, play defense. So let's watch how Dopa plays levels 1 through 3 now. We'll put it on speed. And I want you to tell me what was very different, besides like the stuff we already talked about, like what was very different the way he played it compared to the way you played it. Like the scenario, why it was different.
Yeah.
Q 竟然这个确实会被打到哟。这个应该全都要漏了，这都是线，哎呀。
Yeah, I mean he just plays really far back.
Right. Look at the HP difference between him and his potions and this guy, right?
Yeah, he gave like a few CS just to make sure he's not losing health.
And then now let's see like what this allows him to do. Level 3. Because remember, Victor wins until like level... Actually, around like level 4 is when the matchup becomes like more even.
Yeah.
Oh, he's getting ganked. So sadly, they're not going to be able to... So the whole point here was, notice now he's like, he let the wave crash. Now their minions are even, and it's back to like, he can play the game again, right?
He can play the game, yeah. Right.
So you didn't get to that point because you didn't stop the bleeding. You just kept bleeding.
Yeah. I tried to force it. And then,
Now that last concept I wanted to talk about was, you're going to see something here. Notice at a certain point, I'm gonna start just eating damage from you and
Right.
not give a shit because I could lose the trade. You could do 20% to me and I do 10% to you, but you only have 20% HP to work with. I have
Right.
potions and 60%.
Yeah.
So that's what you need to know to try to avoid like trades where like I'm queuing you. Like if you get hit by a laser, that's one thing, but I shouldn't be able to just queue you or anything. You got to just like give that up.
Right. Right.
So I'm going to show you one of those trades I'm talking about. Actually, it probably just happened. So it's probably this queue right here. This right here. It's
Yeah.
like this is no good.
Yeah.
If you get hit by laser, like I said, is one thing, but you're letting me hit you with Q2. So like, yeah.
That's bad.
So let's just try it again.
Yeah. Sure. All right.
Couldn't he use W when you walked on the ball? No. If he uses W without landing his Q, and like, he's just, it's good for me. He's using too much mana when he's losing like that. So I'm just gonna take the same exact setup.
I'll take the same as well.
Would it benefit him to take TP into Victor's Ori? No. Doesn't matter what summoner spell he takes.
Yeah, that was not a summoner spell diff, I don't think.
Yeah. Like, we're just going through fundamentals here. Oops.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. That's what definitely makes me think I have not played against a Challenger Smurf. Ever, probably.
Probably not, but
Yeah. Actually, there was one time I don't know if they're Challenger, but they were definitely a Smurf. There's just like Tristana,
oh, that's the
Just kill
classic
me at, like,
Smurf champ. Yeah.
level 2, and then had like 11 CS per minute in like 20 minutes or something. Just like killing everyone.
Yeah, there's this guy that I always ran into when I was going through like a diamond account. This Tristana, it was like always a different IGN, but it was the same guy boosting it. And I knew him. He always played Tristana, same summoner setup, same runes.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're not, yeah. You're not ready for it, you just die. And I was not ready for it.
Oh yeah, you gotta learn the hard way for that. Everyone does. I had to learn the hard way. I still learn the fucking hard way. When I think I'm respecting Triss, she still fucking kills me.
Right. That's I was like, I gotta play really respectful, and then I died.
How hard do you think you trash me in lane? I don't know. Depend on matchup. Nice, much better so far. Ah, same mistake that we talked about though. Wait for your minions to get there.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I griefed. There we go. So now you have potions. You haven't lost too much health. Look at that. How we can play. Oh, my lasers. It's a little sloppy on that spacing there.
Okay. Yeah, I got like.
Ooh, that wasn't too good. Patient. Wait for me to go for CS. It's okay. This is much better. This was much better.
Yeah.
So just a few. So like, remember, you don't get discouraged because like I'm gonna punish everything.
Oh yeah.
Right. So
Sure.
so you only made a few mistakes, and I'll show you. So you made one of the same mistake when you walked up on the second wave, I believe. Wait, I don't know if you can. Okay, you can't hear me. Fuck.
But then it didn't go very well.
Sorry, my Discord froze. What did you say?
Sorry, when I all ended at the end there, when I was 4 and you were 3, was that bad? I guess I
Yes.
thought it was gonna go better, but it didn't go very well.
It only went bad for like a few, like 2 reasons. I'll show you. But so the one mistake that you made was, we already talked about it, when the second wave was there and you walked up without your 3 ranged minions.
Yeah. I
So-
went up too far.
So that one, so like the first wave, much better.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me share screen. Okay. Second wave, we had that one mistake, and then I even griefed a few lasers. Let me see something actually real fast. Because you hit me with Q. Okay, yeah, you hit me with Q here, notice? And I didn't I didn't trade back with you here. I fucked up my spacing. This is where that same concept we talked about, where like you need to be moving this way to get on the other side. Like you want to be
get ready. Yeah.
because you need to be thinking like ahead of which
Yeah.
what CS you're going for, and like see you should know I'm going to contest it, but either way,
Yeah.
not that big of a deal. Now waves pushing in. That was that mistake we just talked about.
Yeah.
What'd you just do here? Let me see. So like Victor Laser is like, obviously we've talked about this. It's in my hands to miss it, but you should know when I'm looking for it. It should be very obvious here. I'm about to hit level 2. The moment I hit it, you should be looking, and like you can, try to dodge it, and there's times where you will, because you know it's coming, and then you dodge at that exact moment, and they mess it up, right?
Yeah.
So, but this was showing me that you weren't thinking about me hitting about to hit level 2, because you were walking forward.
Right. Then it's easy to hit.
Mm-hmm. Lasers are shit. Okay, so things got bad here. Wait, was it this point? No, it wasn't this yet. It's about to happen. Here. Okay. So, tell me what's wrong with this picture right now.
When that cannon dies, all your minions are gonna aggro on me.
Right. So it basically means if I walk up and we start autoing each other, you can't do that.
I'm gonna lose. Yeah.
You have to literally just hold that damage and nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
You're also standing right on top of a minion, and like you should know I have cooldowns. It's like I can laser through this. So like you'll see, laser, Q auto.
Yeah. Right.
And like you knew
just
here
get
you couldn't try to
Right.
auto me, and you're still gonna take minion damage.
Yeah.
So that was the first big misplay.
Right.
And then another one happens here. So here, you're trying to do too much at once. You're like trying to. So like I'm putting the pressure on you for the CS because like I know you're going for it. You are trying to like auto it, but then throw this at me. But the thing is, you should know I can't walk up and cue you into this big ass wave. Like so you should know I'm gonna be out of range here because I'm gonna be using laser. So
Right.
you should only be throwing your abilities here. Like a low elo player might walk up and try to Q you here. Then, yeah, you QW his
you
ass
gotta
and run his ass
yeah.
down because he can't.
Yeah.
It's the scenario reverse that we were just talking about, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Except, so like I'm staying out of that range, so you're just trying to force it, and now you have no ability, and now I'm look, I can just walk on up, like I don't have to be afraid of anything.
Yeah.
And then what happens next? I forget. Forcing this. I think this one I said be patient because you keep throwing out Qs when I'm not really
but you're not going for anything. Yeah.
It's going to be pretty hard to hit in that scenario. Okay, and then so here. Look at our HP difference.
Yeah.
And like all that matters right now is how many minions am I going to have fighting for me if we fight right now? 2. How many will you have? 0. So
Yeah.
not only do I have an HP advantage, but I have 2 minions to 0. That's plenty. So that's why I'm not running away here. That's why I'm just like letting you kill yourself.
Yeah.
So I'll just wait here because I know I have the advantage. And then as soon as you go in like this, and now another like issue here is I have another wave coming.
Yeah.
You're not going to kill me before that wave
Gets here. Yeah.
right. So because you started with such low HP, like if you had the same HP as me, I would have to retreat in a scenario like this.
I see. So there's just the HP advantage. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like you can see how all the small things that happened earlier, like these trades where you lost, or like that we just went over, why they are all coming together now.
Right. Because now I can't take this all in, even though I should have the advantage because I'm up a level. Yeah.
Right. Exactly. Because this is when you're supposed to be able to play. So you almost made it there, but
not quite.
So I think it might be useful if we swap now. If I play Ori, you play Victor. Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna suggest that too, actually.
Okay.
You will kill your enemies. That will be fun.
Match history, all defeats, classic Baze. Hey. Aren't they all customs? I haven't played on this account in like months. Hi, Heron.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
The Winter Wonderland. That skin is so good.
Yeah, it is. That Victor skin's nice. What is that? Is that new? High noon.
That's
Victor.
the new one. That's the high noon, yeah. It's cool. Dude doesn't have a lot of good skins. Not one of the money makers, I guess.
True, he ain't no Lux.
Minions have spawned.
Hi, Amazing Elk. Wasn't there a school video about that Victor skin being pay to win? I don't know. I didn't make it.
I hear soft things. Ravage. Tick, tick.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Nice. So if you notice there, do you see how I had the advantage the whole from
Yeah, the whole time. Yeah.
right again, and do you know why that happened?
Actually, well, yeah. I didn't auto the wave enough. Is definitely part of it.
Okay, so I'll show you. So that was actually what I wanted. That's exactly what I. Oh wait, let me wait for Discord to not freeze. Are we good? Yeah, we should be good. Okay, so that's exactly what I wanted to happen. To show you how even when I'm on this matchup, I still will have control of the lane, even when it's supposed to be Victor favored. So I'll show you why. It's all the really small things, exactly what I've been kind of telling you from the start with how laning works. It's just all small things adding up.
Small little things, yeah.
So, wait, I'm sharing screen, right? Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yep.
So obviously I fucked up and ended up dying because I griefed my Q, but
it was not going well for me.
Right.
I definitely felt it.
So I'll show you.
Minions have spawned.
So right off the bat, so I could walk up and throw Q. Because if I walk up and throw Q like this and I make sure to use my autos, because if you miss space and so if you walked up and did max range Q auto and then backed off into your wave, then you would win the trade. But because you're so far up and I'm hitting you with Q and then I'm going to be able to auto you for a while before you get to here.
Before I can get into, so I'm just too,
And that's one of Ori's advantages is an extended fight, right?
trading autos, yeah.
Right. So I can just auto like this, auto. Okay, now notice your Q cooldown 9 seconds.
Yeah. Yours is
6.
whatever.
I'm going to use this almost every time it's up.
Right.
Because if you dodged one of these, that would go really far. There's actually a few small things you could do to make this different. So you should know already. Well, actually, I can't say you should know, but it's something that you want to know. I from playing so long and just knowing everyone's cooldowns, it's ingrained into me. I have a feeling when it's coming up already.
Right.
That's what you want to be aiming for. You should know that mine's 3 seconds. So I mean, you can just look at your own Q and know, but
and know it's
it's something that come with time. Now here, so notice here, I stand here, I hit you with Q, and then I'm not worried at all about you doing this.
Yeah,
because
I'm gonna take out the wave.
Right. I popped your shield with my Q.
Yeah.
And now you're in the wave hitting me more. So, and now I'm going to,
get a free auto. Yeah.
Yep, free auto, and now look at how you have to play right now.
Right.
You're running away from minions. Your Q's down, and now I literally already have it. I have full control over this lane.
Yeah.
Just from
so I should have just not gone for the auto there, but
right.
The Q was okay, but the auto, I just back off. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I kind of want you to see. Let me go to Dopa again. Oh, wait, let me show chat. So I want you to see how these trades aren't so you right now you're doing a lot of forcing with your trades because I use an ability. And then you're okay, I want to use that cooldown. Thing is, I'm not making it easy for you to do that. I'm...
Yeah.
Whereas, when you don't have an ability at level 1, look how easy you make it for me. We'll show you right off the bat. So like this, I know my Q's coming up. Look how free that is.
Yeah. There was no reason to,
So, that's and like I said, like you're probably not going to go against anything that does this, but it's just good to understand how the laning works and like what you can do to them.
Yeah, I had a question real quick about that actually. Like,
Sure.
when you're Smurf, like, right. So if I played this in my games, I would expect to get control of the wave instantly as Orianna. How do you like feel out whether someone is gonna play correctly without getting punished?
Yeah. So it's not something where like I need to like it's not like a feel out thing. It's literally just watching them and like, so I'm gonna try to break it down like literally,
Yeah.
like
What you
second
think.
by second. So
Yeah.
here, I already know you're, no offense, that you're clueless because you're not
Yeah.
queuing me right now.
Yeah, I see.
You should be Q autoing me and backing away. So like this isn't
Right.
me, because like right here, it's not that like I'm going to lose the trade. If anything, we'll probably trade evenly if you play this properly. But so like I'm just going like I'm trading like I should, but you're not doing it back. That's all. You're just not.
Yeah.
So like
And
I'm
so now
not.
right. Yeah.
So it's like okay, now I.
So it doesn't actually. It's not like you played differently than you would have if
No.
I was challenger. It's just that I didn't do the thing I needed to do to trade evenly.
Exactly. That's all it is. It's like, yeah, it's
Yeah.
not like I'm going to play any different. Like, sometimes I'll maybe be more disrespectful, but not really.
Yeah.
So, like there, that's not me playing any different. You're just not respecting my cue, and I see you're in the
Yeah.
range, so it's free.
Yeah.
And then here, notice how, like, I'm standing here for a reason. Look at my minions. I'm literally, like, using them as, like, a barricade.
Yeah. Right.
And making sure they're in between you and I, making sure you have to go through them because I know that
Yeah.
your queue's up. I know that you could be
Right.
walking forward here. But I'm standing my ground, and then here I know you're walking up. I tried to hit you with Q before you got the shield. Didn't get it, but I broke the shield, and now I'm thinking, okay, if he tries to auto me here, like
not
that
gonna
would be
go
good.
well. Yeah.
So like I'm not gonna run away. I'm gonna give him that chance to kill himself.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So yeah, and I would do the same exact thing in Hilo. They just wouldn't do this, right?
Yeah. They would just turn around. Yeah.
So yeah, so like I don't play any different or anything here. It's just you not doing your part. So like this, so like
Right.
notice how many times did you land a Q like this against me when you're playing Ori, where I'm walking forward and you hit me with a Q and then like turn around out of space like this. So like this is perfect spacing. This is what you want.
Yeah.
Like-
Yeah. I don't think I hit you with any of this.
Right, because like it's
Yeah.
hard. It's not easy. So like,
Right,
it's
right.
okay. But this is what's great about like learning Ori. It teaches you things like this because
Yeah.
this kind of spacing, just using like the minute advantage that you have,
Yeah.
this is like something really important. Ori versus Cass, Syndra, Ori versus really anyone. She's like, you use the ball to, I guess, I don't want to say, I kind of like zone them. It's like if they walk up, you can move backwards and hit them like this, and then
Yeah.
it's hard for them to like get through.
Right.
But does that like make sense, this concept right here?
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Cool.
Yeah.
And like I said, if you just dodge like a few of these Qs, it goes a long way.
It makes a huge difference. Yeah.
Yeah. Except you just made it kind of easy, and then at this point, that's it. I have more minions that I only need one or two. I only need one. I only need literally one more minion than you, and I have control over this lane.
Yeah.
Because minion waves are volatile. I'm going to keep hitting the wave. You're going to keep hitting the wave, but I have one more minion doing damage, so...
You're
and-
just gonna keep control.
and I'm going to hit level 2 first. So...
Yeah.
So... What else was there here? Oh, so same thing right there.
Hacked again. Yeah.
That is exactly what forcing, like, I'm punishing you forcing. That's all this is.
Yeah. Yeah.
I see you're looking for something, but I know you can't, so I
Yeah.
like basically tell you, you know, like, fuck off.
In a way, yeah.
Yeah. Like, you're just running at me like this, and look, what CS am I going for?
Right. There's nothing. Yeah. Yeah.
So, like, if you look at a lot of the times when I'm throwing abilities, it will be when you're going for CS, or if I
Yeah.
see you're about to stop an auto, because I know you're trying to hit the wave too.
Yeah.
But it's never just like walking up at you, letting myself. Like, how many times have I walked up to you and just let you cue me? Never. If
Yeah,
you
zero,
queue me, it's because I know, like, I'm letting you queue me because I'm
Right.
trading back.
Trade back. Yeah.
I'm not just gonna like run in and give it to you or whatever. Probably should have when you hear, but this part's irrelevant now. Okay. So let's do this one more time.
Yep. Alright.
Hopefully this stuff actually
No, this-
translates or like helps.
Yeah. No, this is super helpful. This is good because I really do think at least a big part of my problem right now is like I'm trying to do this to the people I play against, and it's like kind of working, but it's not quite working well enough that I can do it consistently. And I think paradoxically, because I play this way, I make myself more vulnerable.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But then I don't actually get the, like, I'm getting all the risk but none of the reward.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a funny way to put it. Yeah, that's definitely what's happening.
Which I get it because I that's how I learned, right? But like, yeah.
Yeah, this is all part of the process. It's like trying to do this, and then now you're realizing that sometimes you're forcing it. So it's like,
yeah.
just do, like playing aggressive properly. Well, like Dopa says, you know, it's not even aggressive. It's just
It's just
right or wrong.
right.
It's just the right play. Has Mcbaze also 1v1? I lost my first one the other day. Granted, it was like first day of the new patch against Irelia. So
really is somehow more broken now. It feels like it.
it's God, don't even get me started. That fucking
I hate
camp.
Aurelia so much.
It's so disgusting. Like, it says a lot that like I can lane versus a gold player, plat player, diamond player, and I don't. If I played 100 1v1s versus a gold player, I don't expect to lose a single one. Plat, I don't expect to lose a single one. Diamond, maybe if I fuck up a few, but a gold player can beat me on Aurelia because dodging her stupid ass E.
The ball is impatient.
I know I touched that.
Good.
This is very exciting.
Good. Yeah, this is better. See, look, I still threw that out because I'm feeling pressured. You see? There we go. Now look, you hit level 2 first. That's how this match was supposed to go. See, look, you didn't even have to like actually bully me trading wise. You just had to make me feel like I couldn't do much.
Feel the pressure. Yeah. Right.
And then I'm like forced because see, I'm playing against you like I'd play against anyone else.
Yeah, I've not touched.
There we go.
Soft things.
That fucked up.
Did you put 2 points into E before using that?
I didn't. Yeah.
Shame, shame, shame.
Yeah.
Motivating.
Oh. There we go. There we go.
Winding. Why are they running?
Good.
That's bad.
little bit of misspacing there.
Oh my fucking cat!
I know that feel.
Ah.
Why do they keep breaking? Protect. House.
Huh?
This is a fun game.
So, notice like this was like it should have been seeming like this was going really, really well for you.
Yeah, and then I kind of lost focus, I feel.
Lost focus, and like this matchup turns at level 4 and 5.
Right, right.
So my poke starts to become very, like it starts to mean more.
Yeah.
And remember, like, because like you're lasering a lot from the start, so your mana starts to drop, but I still had a good amount.
Right.
Either way, it hasn't been too bad so far. We can keep going, actually, to level 6.
Yeah.
Wait, I brought a controller? Holy shit.
This is very exciting.
Value.
Alright, so let's see how you play 6.
Ravage. I hear soft things. Ravage. And the pace away.
Hmm.
Ravage. Motivating. As one.
Yeah, I'll be 1 minion from 6, yeah? Okay.
I'm trying. Trying. Wait, where did my... What the fuck? How did that... Oh my god, I'm so... Oh my god, why did my ult... I must have misclicked.
That's okay. So it wouldn't have really mattered anyway, but... so
Yeah,
there's a
but
few things...
Not ideal.
This was good because I can show you now... Let me open this up and show you something real fast.
Yeah, I don't know where that ult was going. That was...
Alright. So like this is almost like the next now I can show you the next phase of the matchup where it's like we were pretty much totally focused on levels 1, 2, and 3 because you weren't really making it past that.
Yeah, yeah.
Then here you actually played the first levels right, and then the next phase is 4, 5,
Yeah.
and that's when things start to fall apart a bit, and I'll show you why.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. 30 seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned.
So a big part of it is, so like Ori's Q, when I'm putting points into this, it's getting 30 points per thing, and the mana cost is really low, with the also a low cooldown. Like you get points in laser, but this mana cost is really high, and it's still a long cooldown. So like basically, I get a little bit stronger. Like I said, Victor's power curve is weird. It's like strong level 1, and then level 4 or 5, it like. He's not weak, but something like Ori or Syndra definitely going to be a little bit stronger. But I'll show you what I mean here. So like, yeah, this was all really good. You were making me use abilities to defend myself.
Yeah. Yeah, I felt like I just kind of like lost focus a little bit. I'm not even totally sure why, but it's just hard to stay that focused through.
Yeah.
Long.
Especially when it's like, you know, kind of like I don't know the word intense or you have to be
Yeah.
very focused right now. so-
Right. Like I definitely don't need to be this attentive normally. Which is probably part of why I have so much trouble climbing. Is I would climb more if I forced myself to be this attentive.
Okay, when did... Let me just go to, like, level 4, I guess. Yeah, so, like, yeah, things are looking good for you right now.
Yeah.
You have no potions, but I have half HP. Now, you're gonna see here... So, yeah,
Yeah,
look.
this is where I just eat. Yeah.
So, like, look how much damage that laser did. So, it did that much for 80 mana. Whereas, like, so that's how much damage? 122. My Q does 95 for 35 mana and
Or, like,
5-second
half the
cooldown.
mana. Yeah. Right.
So it's like that. I don't even know how to put it into words exactly, like what the term would be. But it's like,
So is it just like I shouldn't be throwing that? Like it's not even worth it to go for that? Is that? Or...
it's not that it's not worth it. It's that you have to. So I'll show you here. You have to be still like you have to be almost even more careful now of my cues, but it's like you have to. Okay, so here you go. This is actually a perfect example. Your cue is what you're missing. You're missing like the difference between what I was doing on Victor and you is like sometimes if I know you're going to trade with me, I'm just walking forward. So like right here is a perfect example. What you could have done here. So like right there. You could have
be walking at you and queuing. Yeah.
Right. You got to think when I might use my Q and use that as because like if I'm reading that you're going to run back and you run forward and I miss that and now you're walking at me with laser and Q, then like you punish me really hard.
Right.
But so you have to understand that your Q, like look at the mana cost here. It's only 45, but a lot of damage. So it's all about like balancing the E poke. It's actually almost the same exact concept in a way as the way you're playing Ori with no autos. And you were just using abilities. It's like you're just using Victor Laser, but you're not using the other thing that doesn't cost much resource, but still does a lot of damage and is a core part of this early game.
Yeah. Okay.
I
actually have to go in a second, but
okay.
Quickly. Yeah. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Go watch Obi-Wan.
Wait, like if you have to dip right now, that's fine. I can.
No, I've got like a couple more minutes.
All right, yeah, I'm just gonna wrap it up, I guess.
Right.
So here, this is where things are gonna start turning. So, because like one thing is like I'm also paying a lot of attention to your mana costs, or like to your mana pool. So, here, this was a big one.
Yeah, that was totally unnecessary.
And then I also got, because like you walked up with no abilities, so now I got you to that much HP and that much mana. This is where like I'm actually in the lead, even though I have less HP. Nice. Because I have enough, so you just use another laser. It's like I have enough abilities or enough mana to use more abilities, basically. If I just keep doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So as you can see, like you're still hitting me with lasers, but my Q is just racking up damage.
Way more efficient, yeah.
And then I hit level 5 here. Once at level 5, oh no, and then I bring this back because I know you're gonna walk at me. So now you overstepped.
Yeah.
So I was in a really good. You were in a bad spot regardless, but this was like almost. This was just
nail in the coffin.
Yeah, way to get yourself killed because you're walking into my wave. Like, think about how much damage you do. Like, your burst. You do like you can't one shot me. You can't do all this damage just plus my heal, right?
Yeah.
But
right.
I have more damage with autos. My Q is a shorter cooldown, so like I can run you down here.
Yeah. Right.
Because you can't kill me. If I had enough HP that you could kill me, then it'd be different.
Right.
So yeah, it's just like a dynamic thing of like understanding your champion strength compared to mine, and
compared to yours,
yeah. But I think we covered a lot of good stuff. You'll probably want to watch this coaching session again to try
Yeah,
to get
yeah,
like main
definitely.
takeaways and stuff. But I'm gonna let you go since I know you got to go here.
Yeah, thanks.
But yeah, just hit me up if you have questions about this session if you watched it back, and
For
I'll
sure.
see you
Yeah, I
next
will.
week or whatever.
Yeah, this was super helpful. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, I feel like if I can land against you, I can probably
Yeah.
do pretty well.
Yeah, you can land against anyone.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. So I'll definitely. Yeah. This was a lot of help. Cool. Thank you.
Cool. Yep. No problem, man. Have a good night.
Yep. Have a good night.